go, I'm a go-getter. Coming for the town, we gon' burn it down, 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 down. No, they don't know better. Never had a doubt, they gon' hear us now, 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 now. We gon' party up with a cup round the bonfire. Jacked up trucks, raising hell with the mud tie. Candy on the paint, she's a bad beat. Money in the bank, bought the Jack D, sippin' country. Gold chain with the blue jeans. And the money, money gets the pretty things. Up, all gas with the no brakes. We got like to celebrate.
What up, guys? How we doing? It's Wednesday out here in Miami. Beautiful day out today. It's like 85 degrees. Currently on my way to a park because I'm going to be running a 5K. Doing a half a mile warm-up walk, then running a 5K, then doing a half a mile cool-down walk. This morning I weighed in at 254.0, so that's matching what I just weighed Sunday, so staying on that new low. Sunday, looking to finally break that barrier of 254 and get under that. Hopefully 252, 253, whatever it is. We're steadily going down in weight. Pictures are looking better. The body transformation is going well. The recomp's going successful so far. I'm not losing weight too fast, but I'm not losing it too slow. It's going down steadily every week. So I've lost 10.8 pounds in 8 weeks. So it's going well. My body looks a lot different from the beginning. So we're just going to keep grinding, keep working, and get this 5K in. All right, guys. See you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. You know what it is. Summer shredding, cousin versus cousin edition. It's a little early right now in the week. I mean, not really, but compared to when our usual start is, we usually do these vlogs on Sundays, but I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys a little bit and just say that today I am beat. I am just exhausted physically, mentally. There's a lot going on right now, behind the scenes and all this stuff, but just wanted to let you guys know that this isn't all about motivation. You could only stay motivated so long and stay motivated as, when you are motivated. Nobody is ever motivated 24/7, 100% of the time, all day, every day. Like early in the day, I was ready to go. I had energy, got through work, I'm tired, exhausted now. I absolutely did not want to come to the gym. I was thinking of every reason I absolutely could for me to not go today. I was like, I'll just take the dogs for a walk. I'll take today's a rest day. I'll relax. And yes, you do need rest days, but I already had a rest day this week, and I'm going to have another one this weekend. Probably on Mother's Day. So I was like, all right, well, that right there is when you have to dig deep and you have to stay consistent and you have to stay dedicated. Dedication and consistency will beat motivation 100% of the time, every time. Because like I said, you can't always be motivated. Sometimes you just don't have it that day or that time. But what you gotta do is you gotta just get up and force yourself to go. Because I promise you, you will never regret going. You'll regret not going, but you will never regret going and getting that work in, no matter what it is, no matter what in life it is. It doesn't have to be working out, it doesn't have to be fitness related at all. It can just be, whatever you have to do, whatever your goal is, whatever you specifically had to do, get up and get it done. Get it in your head, tell yourself you have to do it. There is no waiting, there is no I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later. No, because if you do that, you're not gonna do it. You'll keep procrastinating, and you'll keep pushing it off, and then what does that tell you about yourself? We're all doing this to change ourselves and make ourselves better. So, we do that by just one step at a time, and we keep pushing ourselves and making ourselves get up and do the things that we don't want to do. Because, even though this is something I love, fitness, running, working out, all this stuff, doesn't mean I always want to do it. There are days where I don't want to do anything at all, but I have to push myself because I know if I don't, it's not going to get done and I'm not going to want to do it. And then that's going to lead to more bad habits, which is why we're doing this, is to get rid of those bad habits. So here we are on our way to the gym right now. We're going to force ourselves through this workout. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to be happy that we're alive and we're physically able to work out. So we're going to do that. Do a little bit of cardio, go home, take the dogs for their walk, and then enjoy the rest of the night. Because in the end, I'm going to look back later when I get home and I'm going to say, man, I'm glad I got up and went and did it. So I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that. Just let you know that, you know, we're not always motivated. We can't always get ourselves, you know, in that mindset. So force yourself to. Find a way, make the habit, and force yourself to start doing the things you don't want to do. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
Do something that's hard. Go try and accomplish something that's hard. You may win, you may lose, you may succeed, you may fail. I'll tell you what, you'll be better.
To be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts.
The hardest things are usually the best. If it's easy, leave it to somebody else.
Nothing is easy, but you have a choice to make. Do you want to sit down and go back to that guy you once were? No. So this is what it takes.
Who cares? You're tired or not? Nobody cares about you.
Stop complaining about the results you didn't get from the work you didn't put in. The only way to become more successful than most people is to be willing to do something most people aren't willing to do.
I'll never give up. Never.
Why do men grow through pain? Why do we often find our purpose when we are alone in the deep and dark abyss? It's because men are supposed to suffer to build their character. Men are supposed to endure pain to strengthen themselves. Men are supposed to carry the world on their shoulders, even if their legs may break. We as men must suffer so that others around us don't. We cannot be a burden for nobody. As a man, you must march into the unknown, not knowing if you'll make it to the other side alive. You must show the way when there seems to be none. You must fight for those that depend on you. Those...
Bike rolled in, 30 minutes, level 8. On to the next. Well, just finished the workout. And let me tell you, that was one of the hardest workouts I've had to push through in a long time. I was just beyond exhausted, depleted. I had to dig deep as I could into myself, into my mental, and push myself through that whole workout. I had a good workout, don't get me wrong, but man, that was a tough one. And then right after that, I did 30 minutes on the bike. And now I'm gonna go home, take the dogs for the 2-mile walk, have my post-workout, and chill for the rest of the night. Wow. But again, point that I was trying to give earlier is I feel great now. I feel way better than I did when I first went in, mentally, physically. Yeah, I'm exhausted, but now I feel like I have a little more jump in me. I have a little more energy somehow. I don't know how. I feel better. My body feels better. I don't feel as run down. I feel very proud of myself for getting through that workout and pushing through and still keeping myself going. I mean, it would have taken nothing to just stay home and relax, sit on the couch and just veg out and do nothing. But nope, I forced myself. I put it in my head that I have to go. You know, it's just these small things, these small little things that I'm doing now that's just gonna make myself better. More and more I do it. Not even just in the gym, just in life in general. It's just setting me up for, you know, better habits. That's really all this is, you know, it's getting rid of all those lazy habits, those, you know, typical, you know, know, what the typical person would do is just, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be that one that all it takes is just that quick switch off in my head, and I could be like, nope, not giving up. I'm going there. I'm smashing my goals. And, you know, if I would have stayed home, that would have been one day less towards my goal. Instead of now, I have one day closer to my goal. One day to get better. One day that, you know, the average person would have just, you know, set back. But nope. It's just more and more of these little things are what's going to keep pushing me forward to success. That is one thing I've learned about successful people, is they become such into habit of just doing what has to be done that success just comes to them. Because when you give up and when you take breaks and when you set yourself back more and more and more and more, you're just pushing yourself further from success. When you force yourself to do things and get out there and be better every day, success is just going to come right to you. I mean, that's all there is to it, is successful people don't give up. And even when they fail, that's what makes them so successful, is they fail and fail and fail, but they don't stop and they don't give up when they fail. They keep going. They push themselves more. They're like, oh, well, okay, that was hard today, so I'm going to push myself to do it again tomorrow in hopes that it's going to get easier and easier and easier. But it never does get easier. It's always going to get harder because you're always going to be better. And the more better you want to be, the harder you're going to have to fight and push and do all that, and the harder it's just going to constantly be. So be comfortable with being in that hard. You have to be very comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's how you're going to succeed. And I'm going to run this poor guy off the road. Yeah, well, anyway, heading back now. Feel great. Moral of the story, get your fucking asses up. Get to work.
What is up, everybody? Good morning and back to another great Sunday. We are about to take our creatine and some electrolytes, so we're going to hit that real quick. We got to finish down in this, and then we're going to go for a quick 5K. Today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Thank you all for the birth. Thank you all for making us great people. Just kidding. No. The mothers out there, you guys are awesome. So I'd like to say happy Mother's Day to you all. But yeah, so we're going to finish this. We're going to get out there on a 5K. No gym today. I've got a early brunch with my family, so we'll be doing that. And then we're going to have some good food, good time. It is 7 o'clock right now. Yeah, so we'll see you on the run.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back. We're about a mile into our run right now. It's 7:30 in the morning. It's about 50 degrees. It's a little chilly this morning, but we getting this one done today for all the mothers out there. It's a beautiful morning, but let's grind down and let's get this baby. So guys, we're on mile 2. Just completed mile 2 with a 9:12. Not bad. Holding a decent pace. Trying to speed run this 5K to see what I can get. Whew. Just goes to show, man. It's all mental. Woke up still half asleep. Put my shoes on. Took my creatine and some hydration. And I was off. So let's bang out this last mile and a half, baby. 3.1, baby, in 29:30. Let's go. 5K in under 30 minutes. Woo-hoo. Holy shit. Let's keep it going, let's go. So like I said, today was a good speed run. I knocked out 2 9-minute miles towards the end. Man, that just goes to show, even with a couple weeks, if you 100% lock the fuck in, you're gonna smash your goals. And you're gonna be so proud of yourself. And when you're 100% locked in, there's not a goddamn thing on this planet that can stop you. Don't matter what your schedule is, don't matter what's trying to get in your way, no matter how many setbacks you have. you want those goals, you gotta smash them. Now let's get this last half mile. We're almost home, baby. Let's go. Just got home. 3.6 miles in 33 minutes, 47 seconds. 9:23 pace. Oh my God. We got. Hi, buddy. You do pee-pees? Wanna do pee-pees? Huh?
Alright everyone, thank you for tuning in for another week of Summer Shredding Cousin vs. Cousin edition. I know this video was all over the place. We didn't get much footage of Brandon's workouts this week because he ended up, I believe it's a small tear in his shoulder, but he will be back and that won't be stopping him. So we'll be doing that. And I know I completely forgot to do check-ins this morning, so here is my weight. And then here's Brandon's. Here's my check-in pictures. Here's my front. Here's my back. Here's Brandon's front. And here's Brandon's back. So, as you can see, things are still going good. He's at a new low. I'm at a new low. Another week closer to our goals. But for now, hope everyone had a great weekend, had a great Mother's Day. And until next week, guys, stay busy.